I'm a little nervous about, like, where we're at, like, how good are we?
Mm-hmm.
Like, if I kept you around,
Mm-hmm.
what would I be safe till? What would I be offered till? You know what I mean?
Yeah, totally. And I mean, like, I don't know, like, that's why, like, I literally have been wanting to talk to you whatever today, but it's like, I didn't want to bug you and everyone's always around. My whole thing is, I genuinely feel like I showed you in every way that you're not my target, and I went through on my word twice, you know, where I could have went back on it when, you know, like Rachel, who is your best friend now, who was trying to be my best friend the first time, Kalia's best friend the next week, my best friend again the next week, throwing you under the bus for 3 weeks in a row.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna do whatever she wants, and I'm not saying, I don't know, whatever, that's not me, that's her type of thing, but I don't know, like, I felt like I've shown you my word. My word might not have been good, like I said, week 3, but I don't know, that's all I have to give you, and I feel like I've shown it. And I mean, at this point in the game, you know, like, obviously numbers are huge and everything else, and to get out other people or whatever, like, that's all I can do for you. And I offered you what I told you before, and I meant it. Like, if, you know, it's obviously coming down to where it's going to be hard to keep you and Jordan in this game.
I know.
And I, like, there's, like, you know what I mean? Whatever you want for me to back you, I will. Mm-hmm. And I've told you that, and I truly, truly mean it. Obviously, like, it would super suck to get backdoored, and I mean, I trust, like, I think I've told you that for the last few weeks, like, you know, like, when I ask you stuff, like, even about Brendan and Rachel, things that they've said and stuff, like, that's why I come to you and ask you, because I feel like you're going to be straight up and not beat around the bush. And, I mean, like, yeah, it would really suck to get backdoored and everything else, and obviously, if I did go up, like, I'm gonna fight to stay in every way that I possibly can. But I mean, I don't know, like, I feel like I've kept my word with, like, everything that I've said for everybody, you know what I mean? Like, obviously Brendan and Rachel were and are my targets, and I mean, I feel like it would be a much peaceful house without her. I feel like she doesn't deserve to be here. I feel like she does not deserve to win. Truly, I don't. And I feel like there's other people, just like I said before, I feel like there's a lot of other people who are here that don't deserve to win. I was, like, sitting there looking at the board the other day, and, like, out of the people who were here, seriously think about it, like, how many people would you actually vote for to win?
I know.
There's a really, really small number. Seriously. You know what I mean?
It sucks because you can only get one out at a time, you know? Mm-hmm. But it's just, where's my safety lie? If I, you know, we go ahead from here, like, how far does it go? Like a 1 week double eviction, 3 weeks, 4, you know, like, how does it go?
I mean, like, the same for me, though, like, what would you like? Because I'm completely open and willing to talk about it, and I mean, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I feel like it puts me in a weird spot because you guys do have the numbers opposed to me, unless you wanted to, at the end of this week, get rid of Portia and keep Kalia or something else and make a Final 4 deal, or if you wanted it to be a Final 3 deal or something like that. Like, I mean, it's kind of that point in the game.
I know, it is, because, I mean, there's a lot of people left, but it's still, you have to plan ahead.
Mm-hmm. And with the fast forward, like, I mean, personally, I don't know what you think, but I think that it's going to be this Thursday, it's going to be HOH, and then the next Thursday, I think that's going to be the double eviction.
That's what everyone's thinking, yeah, but I've never done that. I don't know what it is.
Oh, see, I did it, but mine was earlier than that, or later than that. It went down to the Final 4, but everybody's saying with, because now the show goes down to Final 3, like you guys had, so it's like a week sooner, where mine was a week later, and it was there, but, like, when you go down to Final...
There's 5 people.
Then, yeah, and, like, that's literally, like, that's the hardest bump to get over, because everything happens so fast, you know, and, like, that's the week where you have to know, like, who you have and everything else, or else, because there's no time to campaign.
Right, yeah, I don't know what that's like. I mean, no one does. Mm-hmm. Where Jordan didn't go through that.
Jordan did?
No, we didn't have it.
Oh, that's right, because Shima, that's right. Okay. Yeah, it's, like, literally, like, it's rough. It's super rough. There's no time for anything. Like, that's the hard part, because you're doing everything, you know, like, you usually have a week to campaign and everything else. Like, you don't have any of that.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well, like I said, I'm keeping mum's the word this week, so I want everyone to be surprised or not surprised, you know what I mean? So I'm keeping it to myself. Okay. And, like I said, I want to, you know, a big deal out of this, you know? Mm-hmm. So.
Well, I mean, like I said, I don't know. I've given you my word, and I've kept it twice, and I mean, I don't know. you know, it would, I'm not gonna lie, like, it would really suck if you did backdoor me, especially because you did tell me that you weren't planning to do it, so, like, that would suck. And I don't know, like, I don't know, yeah, it's a game and everything else, and, you know, nothing's personal, but, like, I've gone out of my way to prove that to you, and I don't know, like, I hope it's shown you something.
Absolutely, it has, trust me. And, yes, it has.
Okay. And I really mean that, too.
I hope so.
Well, I mean, like, with Brendan and Rachel and everything else, you know, like, it's not, like, with them, it was never straight up, and, like, the things that they would say, obviously, like, I told you the stuff that they said about Shelly and everything else, and then...
Well, I know, that's just, they talked enough shit. I know,
yeah,
you know what I mean, at this point.
Like, that's why, too, you know, like, not only do you have a competitor, but you have a pathological liar in the game, like, that's not good for anybody, you know what I mean? So, I don't know.
I mean, what do you have as far as the, like, with Kalia? And, you know, obviously you guys are final two. You had to make that.
Well, I mean, with, like, I'll be 100% honest with you. Like, with Kalia, like, Kalia and I, week 1, like, we're talking in the storage room, and it was kind of like a you watch my back, I'll watch yours type of thing, right? And then it was kind of like, you know, so we just talked here and there, but it was no big deal. And then after, like, the whole big thing, it was like, okay, well, I guess we're kind of now stuck together for good, right. You know? So it's, I don't know, it's kind of just, you know, like, yeah, she has my back and I have hers. Like, it's always been like that, you know?
Right.
So,
that's good. I mean, yeah, but I mean, I'd have to keep Jordan in this game too, so I know what it's like to fight for two.
Absolutely, you know? Yeah. But I mean, at the same time, like, you know, like, if it were to stay the same, which I obviously hope that it would, I mean, it wouldn't even really be up to me because it depend on what everybody else, you know, like, I'm sure Rachel's going to do what you wanted to do, and
right.
And Jordan and Shelly and everybody else, but, like, at the end of the day, if Klee does go home, like, I have nobody.
Exactly.
So.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. You know? So.
And I don't know, just like I said, there's nothing else I can really say other than I've given you my word twice. I've honored my word. You were never, literally never, ever, ever even an option for me. Even when Kalia put you up, your name never came out of my mouth. Like, you could even ask her that. Never, ever, ever came out of my mouth. I've never tried other than week 3, which it didn't work, and that was a long time ago. And after that, I've never, ever tried to get you or Jordan out at all. And
I know we made our progress. I just want to make sure if you're around that we, you know.
Yeah, obviously, because. But it's the same thing with me, where it's like, you know, like, I didn't do it to you last week, and I said in there a million times, I'm like, it would suck if, you know, like, I don't know. I mean, it would obviously, like, it would super suck, but at the same time, I don't know. I guess it's hard when you're, like I said, your word is your word in this house, and
I know, and you have. I'm not taking anything away from you. I know. Okay. I just want to make sure if you stay, we're on the same page.
You, like, I swear, like, you have my word. Have my word. I really, really mean that too. And when I said before, and I said it in there a million times recently too, like, of the people in this house who you could actually vote for that are still left, like, trust me, you're one of them, and there's not a lot. It's a very small number.
Yeah, I know.
So, and I feel
it's going to come down to a weird thing.
But I don't know. I feel, like I said before, I feel that this season of all seasons, like, it has to be. I think it has to be somebody who deserves to win.
Of course. Well, always I want that. You know. I hear you loud and clear. Okay. I got it.
But, like, I don't know. If you keep me, like, literally, like, I have your back. I really mean
I would hope so, obviously. I would hope so.
Well, I mean, you know, like, I help you, you help me, I help you.
Right.
It's not anything else. And I've never thrown you under the bus to anybody other than week 3 or anything else, you know?
Obviously.
And I don't plan on it.
All right.
For real, for real.
Well, good.
Okay.
Till the ceremony. Or unless you want to come hang out. Is this thing ever going to talk?
I don't think so. Everyone thinks it is. I got yelled at because I was playing with it.